Hi, I'm Vanessa.
And I'm Monica, and welcome to the Greenhouse.
Alright, here we go. In 1906, J. Stuart Blackton released the first fully animated film entitled Humorous Phases of Funny Faces.
Today we're looking at 7 of America's most influential animation studios and networks.
Now, America has a long history of animation studios, so let's start with the newest and work our way up to the veterans. So first up is the baby of the group, DreamWorks Animation.
DreamWorks Animation was founded in 1994 through the combined efforts of Steven Spielberg, David Geffen, and former Disney exec Jeffrey Katzenberg. Ever since their first feature film, Ants, which debuted in 1998, DWA has gone on to develop 33 feature films, including hits such as Madagascar, Kung Fu Panda, and How to Train Your Dragon.
So in addition, they've also developed 16 television series. Now many of these are spin-offs from their film properties. Most of these series can be found on Netflix thanks to a very lucrative streaming deal. Second on our list is the ever-popular Cartoon Network.
Started in 1992 by Betty Cohen, Cartoon Network advertised itself as the first and only 24-hour Cartoon Network, hence the name.
Though the station began as an outlet for MGM and Hanna-Barbera cartoons, Cartoon Network eventually began producing its own animated content, starting with the animated talk show Space Ghost Coast to Coast.
Welcome to my incredibly entertaining comedy-style interview program, where anything can happen, and usually does.
Blah-de-dee-blah-blah.
Blah-de-dee-blah.
Blah-de-dee-blah-blah.
Stop it!
Those that tune in today, see what I did there?
Very nice.
Can find original programming such as Adventure Time and Uncle Grandpa, Warner Brothers animation shows such as Teen Titans and Scooby-Doo, and Adult Swim shows such as Robot Chicken.
Run, Forrest, run! Next up is one of the few U.S. animation giants not based out of California, Blue Sky Studios.
Founded in 1987, this Fox-owned animation company deals strictly in animated features. Recent properties include Rio, the Peanuts movie, and most notably, the Ice Age franchise.
The Ice Age series has brought the Connecticut-based company nearly $3 billion in global box office.
That's a lot of acorns.
Could you imagine?
Coming in as the middle child on our list is perhaps one of the most influential studios in modern history, Pixar Animation Studios.
Ah, Pixar, making kids everywhere wonder why mommy and daddy are weeping in the movie theater.
Founded under the name Graphics Group in 1979 as part of Lucasfilms, Pixar spun out into its own company in 1986 with the help of Apple co-founder Steve Jobs.
It was then purchased by the Walt Disney Company in 2006 at a price of $7.4 billion. Although considered pricey at the time, since then Pixar has brought in more than $6.4 billion in global box office alone.
And that's not to mention toys, clothes, DVDs, TV specials, theme parks, and whatever else Disney can think of. Pixar currently boasts a collection of 16 feature films, as well as some of modern cinema's most heartfelt moments.
Next up on the list is Nickelodeon.
Nickelodeon as a network was founded in 1977 by Warner Cable and was developed by Dr. Vivian Horner, who then worked as Director of Research on the PBS series The Electric Company.
Okay, brothers and sisters and misses and misters, here's your daddy-o with the sounds to go.
Its first ever series was called Pinwheel, a show that combined Sesame Street-style live action with brief animated shorts such as Madeline and Paddington Bear.
In the early 90s, the network made its first official entrance into full-length animation through its Nicktoons endeavor. This program produced Nickelodeon's first 3 original fully animated TV series, Doug, RUGRATS, and The Ren and Stimpy Show.
However, it wasn't until 1992, after a spat with Ren and Stimpy creator John Crifalusi, that Nickelodeon officially founded its own animation studio. What began as Games Animation eventually became Nickelodeon Animation Studios in 1998.
Today, they create series such as Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Fairly Odd Parents, and of course, SpongeBob.
Next up is Warner Brothers Animation. Warner Brothers Animation has its roots in a company called Leon Schissinger Productions, which was founded in 1933. This company, later renamed Warner Brothers Cartoons, produced all the Looney Tunes and Merry Melody shorts from 1933 to 1969. Warner Brothers Cartoons closed in 1969 due to the rising cost of both live-action and animated short films.
However, following the success of the Chuck Jones film The Bugs Bunny Roadrunner movie in 1980, Warner Brothers opened the doors to the newly named Warner Brothers Animation.
I'm rich! I'm wealthy! Yahoo!
Today, Warner Brothers Animation produces animated content for both film and television. Most of their TV series are either based on DC comic properties such as Batman and Teen Titans, or Hanna-Barbera properties such as Tom and Jerry or Scooby-Doo.
Up next in our big names in animation list is America's oldest animation studio.
That's right, the oldest American animation studio is the House of Mouse itself, Walt Disney Animation.
Walt Disney Animation was founded October 16, 1923 under the name Disney Brothers Cartoon Studio. 24 years later, in 1937, Walt Disney Animation produced the first ever animated feature film, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs.
The film was a smashing success. When adjusted for inflation, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs ranks as the 10th highest grossing film of all time, with an adjusted total of more than $1.8 billion.
That's more than Frozen, The Avengers, or even Jurassic World.
Since then, Walt Disney Animation has produced 55 feature films. This includes everything from classics like Fantasia and Cinderella to new films like Big Hero 6 and Zootopia. Plus, a whole lot of princesses.
Knowing the unique style, history, and direction of each company can be super beneficial, whether you're trying to pitch an animated concept, get a job as an animator, or just finding out which booth at Comic-Con will most appreciate your personalized cosplay. Guys, thank you so much for joining us here at the Greenhouse. Okay, if you'd like to learn more about how we're serving the entertainment industry here in LA and elsewhere, please check us out at greenhouseproductions.com.
There you can find our calendar of upcoming events, the Greenhouse blog, and how you can get involved. And if you guys are into outdoor and travel, check out my channel, Monica Goes Show. Thanks again for watching.
Guys, thanks so much for watching.